Yeah, I don't know what I did there. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's Wayzata in their a rare appearance in their gold jerseys here. It's Wayzata in their gold. Mounds View Irondale. I think it's the Mustangs in their white. Mounds View, also known as MVI, I think, with an icing right off the bat here. Hopefully the stream is working. I had a little trouble going live this morning, so hopefully it's live right now. A Saturday morning tilt here, our last game before the holidays. This is going to be Olsen, Willett, and Turunen on this forward line. It's Nussbaum trying to hold it in off the point. It kind of went in up off the glass all the way down. Boutwell will have to retreat for the Trojans. Battling two Mustangs, he comes away with it. Now looking to carry it outside the zone. He leaves it for Turunen, who dumps it in behind the Mustangs' goal. Nice forecheck there by Willett. Kind of stole it right from the goalie. Now it's back to Preston at the point. Preston walks into the middle. His shot got deflected, went up and over. And this is Harmon on the follow. Willett now grabs it back to the point to Preston. Preston at the blue line looking for room. His shot blocked there. Rebound attempt is cleared by MVI. They'll dump it down into the Wayzata zone. Both teams getting some changes here. Now a stretch pass for Noah Harmon on the right wing. He's going to chip in there in pursuit. Upsall as well. And now it's Harmon knocked away from him into the corner. Out to Preston. Keeps it in with the feet. Nice job there by Cooper to keep that bouncing puck in. Now a backhanded pass on the other side to Nelson, and he didn't get all of it, but the Mustangs goalie had to be alert and made the stop there at the right side of the cage. Good forecheck here now. It's Upsall and Nelson. Curry jumping into the play, cuts into the middle, leaves it for Harmon. Harmon on his knees, didn't get much on it. And it's cleared into the corner. Off the glass, or off the boards, held at the line, good at the line by Nussbaum. Looking for a deflection from Harmon. Couldn't quite get the stick on it. Now there's a shot at the blue line, held in by Peterson. Took the hit to make the play, and now it's Boutwell. That one's going to come just outside the blue line. Nussbaum here. We'll go D to D to Boutwell. Boutwell up the middle. It's kind of in between Peterson and Nelson. Nelson got a stick on it, and then Mounds View intercepts it, and they're going to take an icing here. up and over. Oh. Now let's try the audio. Turned out that might have just been operator error. Might have been on mute the whole time. Now it's a 2-on-1 here for the Mustangs. They're across the line. It's Curry back for the Trojans, and a centering attempt thankfully went under the skate of the Mounds View player, or they would have had another opportunity. Now it's Curry with a nice steal behind the goal. Upsall, he'll chip it off the boards, trying to clear it. It's held at the blue line. And right back in behind, now it's Preston. Preston just out of his grasp, and Tierney had to make a save there on a shot attempt from kind of right at the hash mark there. Now it's going to be Upsall. He'll chip it ahead. Will that have enough for icing? It may have, but it went on goal, so Mustangs have to play it. Wayzata gets a line change here, and it's Nussbaum now to Boutwell. Boutwell looking for Weingartner, just a little too strong for him. No icing here. Weingartner on the forecheck. Nice job to hound his guy. Peterson steals the clearing attempt, and now it's Nussbaum. Will keep it in, but just briefly. Now it comes out to the neutral zone. Nussbaum is there. Nussbaum threads it through the legs of one, and then it's knocked away by Mounds View. Here they come. They're across the line, cutting towards the middle. Shot, rebound, and a goal.
Number 14, Mason Irondale, with an assist by number 26, TJ Westland, and number 4, Drew Deschno. 14 from 26 and 4. Time of the goal, 9:45.
All right, not entirely sure what's happening with the audio. I switched microphones. This may be my last attempt if it's not working. So it is 2-0 Mounds View here, just over 4 minutes to go. And this will be an icing against Wayzata. This. All right, here we go. Just under 4 minutes to go here. It's a 2-0 lead for Mounds View. I think the play has not been that one-sided. Wayzata's had several chances. Mounds View's just capitalized on a couple that they had, and now this is no icing. Tierney will have to play it, and Nussbaum will go behind the back looking for Boutwell. Just got past Nelson there, but Upsall is there. Nice pass there to Harmon. Harmon gets to the blue line. He's got Nelson on his left. There's a shot. Blocker save there. Good shot by Harmon trying to go to the far post. Now Boutwell cuts in from the point. Bowls over a guy on his way to the net, but lost the puck in the process, so Mounds View is going to have a chance to regroup here. They're up outside the zone, and that's going to be an icing because it... Oh, good. Sounds like the audio is working now. All right, so it'll be an offensive zone draw here, just over 3 minutes to go. It's Weingartner to Peterson, Preston, and that one's up in the crowd. Look out, right in front of us. Puck out of play, so we'll redo it. The face-off down in the Mounds view end here. It's Weingartner with Payton, Peterson, Preston, and Curry. Rung in behind the goal there. It's going to be Pate looking for it on the far side. Eludes one, goes to the backhand. Still trying to avoid the defenseman that's hounding him back there. Now a clearing attempt bounced off the dasher and up over Preston's head, and Curry has to go back and get it. Curry now gets it back to Preston. Preston on the other side for Pate. Pate down the left wing side, chipped away from him, puts a shoulder into a guy and sends it in the direction of the goal there. Peterson on the chase here, gets a stick on that guy, but he clears it out of the zone. Icing waved off. Boutwell will have to retreat for it. It's Preston that's Pate. Curling up the middle there. Pate tried to get it up to Olsen as Wayzata looking for a forward line change here. And defenseman. 5 new bodies out here now. It's Turunen, Willett, Olsen. And that is going to be an icing against Moundsview. Moundsview, Irondale, to be more specific. All right, Griffin Olsen on the draw here. Puck sits in the face-off dot. Turunen digging for it, and the Mustangs come out of there with it. Another one high off the glass. They've perfected the high breakout chip shot up off the glass over everybody, and that time there was a chance for a 2-on-1 to develop, but it never did. So Moundsview will now regroup in their own end. Knocked away there by Willett. Across the red line here. Moundsview is going to dump it in. Tried to send it deep, but it hit the referee and wound up bouncing in the middle right to Nussbaum. He cleared it, brought right back in. There's a soft shot in that Tierney will. Nelson on the draw here, controlled by the Mustangs. Dancing around one down there. Nelson jumps in. Near side here, it's Upsall and Preston, and Moundsview now. Pass attempt behind the goal. Skipped up off the ice over their player. Now there's a sandwich over there. Harmon took a hit against the boards there. Moundsview now holds the clear at the point, and now it's Harmon. Does he have enough left here? 2 Moundsview defensemen are able to come back there, and now Nelson takes a hit. That should be a check from behind, as the ref has not made a signal yet, but that was a textbook 2 and 10. Charlie's okay. Ah, jeez. They gave him just a roughing. Such a bad call. It's just a textbook check from behind. So Moundsview bailed out with just the 2 here. So power play for the Trojans.
Penalty assessed on the Moundsview Irondale.
With just 20 seconds left in the first period here. 2 minutes for roughing is a joke on that dangerous play. But anyways, we're back in action. It's going to be Pate in pursuit here. Just 10 seconds to go here. Boutwell at the red line. He'll send it in deep. And that, I think, is just about going to do it for the first period. We'll start the second with a 2-goal deficit, but with a 1:34 power play. Yeah. All right, second period about to get underway here. It is the Weingartner Peterson line with Preston, and this is going to be Curry. He'll have to backtrack a little bit off the face-off. Gathers it in, gets it to Preston. D to D, looking for Pate here on the left wing boards. Pate will send it in. Weingartner down there chasing it. And Pate will join, trying to dig it out of the skates along the boards there. Weingartner is going to come away with it, leaves it for Pate. Now there's a little space here, and they'll set something up. It's Curry crisscrossing with Pate, and then taken away by Mounds View, and here they come on the counterattack. Pate back there. Spin away from one. Now it's Preston looking in the middle. Comes to Pate. Pate trying to sneak by his guy there on the left. It's knocked away. Held at the line by Curry. But the Mustangs have it now. Look out, they've got a guy curling through the middle there. Pate, there's a shot on Tierney. He sticks it in behind off the boards. Mounds View now with a wraparound attempt. It was a little dangerous. Tierney was up to the task. 15 seconds to go on the power play here. It's going to be Pate off the boards behind, looking for Olsen here on the left wing as Wayzata gets some changes. Curry backhands it in the direction of the Mustangs' end. They're going to regroup. It's Griffin Olsen on the forecheck here. Also, Willette, dangerous play there as the Mounds View defenseman tried to cut towards the middle of the goal. Got away with it. Now there's a attempted break-in that Mounds View hit their own player, and they're going to have to regroup, and now they are offside at the blue line. Face-off here is taken by Turunen. Turinen's got some speed now across the blue line, looking for the drop pass towards Willette. Got it there, but a good back check by Mounds View. They're able to steal it. Now they sneak by Nussbaum there on the far side. It's a 2-on-1, a shot right on Tierney. He makes the save, and now, the player who shot that took a jab at Tierney after the play, and the referees are going to get him for a slash. So I disagreed with the check from behind, but that's a good call. The refs don't usually call that one where the player comes in and takes a little jab at the goalie. So it'll be another power play here for the Trojans. This will be Nelson, Harmon, and Upsall up front, Curry and Preston. See if we can get control of that puck, move it around a little bit in the zone here. Curry's going to pinch in from his spot at the point, ran into a little friendly fire, but was able to get it in deep on the far side. Harmon now off the boards. It's behind. He was on his backhand, so he couldn't do too much with it. Now he's trying to get it towards Nelson. Mounds View grabs it here. They're going to try to ring it all the way around the far side. Nice job by Preston to step in and intercept that. Tried to center it, and it's going to come to Nelson here on the near side. Nelson now curling up towards the blue line to Upsall. Preston to Harmon. Good passing play there. Harmon didn't get much on it, and it's cleared by Mounds View, and a nice play by Upsall defensively there to prevent an opportunity. And now it's Nelson on the left wing boards, back to Preston. Preston off the boards for Upsall. Upsall down into the corner. He'll ring it behind and back up to the point for Nussbaum. Leaves it for Upsall. Upsall at the face-off dot, fired one. That one's blocked into the corner. Harmon now to Nelson. Sneaks by his guy behind the goal. Wayzata getting a change here defensively, so there was nobody at the point for Nelson to give that one to, and the Mustangs clear it to center. It's Boutwell right back into the zone. Sneaks behind the goal. Now it's Peterson. There's a shot right on. Good play there by Boutwell to find Peterson at the top of the circles. He fired one, a glove save, and we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. Still, I guess, 29 seconds to go on the power play here. Goes down into the corner. Mounds View attempts to clear it. It's held by Nussbaum. Nussbaum looking to center it, and it went off a skate, and then a little too strong for Boutwell. Leaves it for Pate on the near side. Pate looking for, who was that? Nussbaum. And now a little miscommunication in the neutral zone there. Pate will retreat behind his own goal. Gives it to Boutwell here on the near side. Penalty is over. Back to full strength. It's Boutwell across the line. Nice job there by Weingartner to stay on side, and the long shot is gloved down. Griffin Olsen now on the face-off here. Comes in behind the Mustangs net. Near side, it's Willett chasing for the Trojans. Comes to Curry at the point. Curry trying to create some space. He sent it in the direction of Olsen. Olsen couldn't get a stick on it to redirect, but Mounds View goalie still had to make a save on that one. Willett now will dump it in behind. Turnin back there gets a stick on it. Good forecheck here by Wayzata. Now Mounds View gets a little space, and they will try to clear it up the middle. Good anticipation there by Curry to knock that one away. The Mustangs do come across the line, and now they chip it towards the goal. And as the player went from his backhand to his forehand, he wasn't able to get a shot away. Olsen now kicks it to Willett. Willett off the boards nicely for Turinen. And Turinen guides it into the Mustangs, and it's Olsen on the forecheck. Nice job there. Another dangerous play there as Mounds View tried to make a move in front of their own net. Olsen almost knocked it away and had an opportunity. Now the Mustangs do gather it in, and they're at the red line. The blue line shot there goes well wide. Rings around the far side. Misplayed there by Mounds View, and it comes to Nelson. Nelson trying to sneak up the middle. He had some yellow jerseys with him, but it was knocked away right as he tried to make a move at the line. Far side now for Nussbaum jumping into the play. Mounds View able to clear that one out. Sent back in, that'll be offside. Center ice draw here. It's going to be controlled by MVI. Send it up the near side here. They'll gain the red line and dump it in behind. It rings all the way to the far right wing boards there, where it's Nelson trying to get it to Harmon. Harmon now chips it to himself. He's in all alone. Harmon shot off the post on the, got it, snuck it past the blocker side, but hit off the post. So still a 2-0 lead for Mounds View. Now it's Nussbaum behind his own goal in the direction of Peterson there. Comes back to Nussbaum. Now looking up the middle, it's going to be Nelson chipping it up and out of the zone. Nelson now with a head of steam across the blue, trying to make a stick handling move there. It was knocked away. Nelson still in pursuit. Nice forecheck here. Peterson trying to help out. Harmon also down there. It's going to be rung all the way around to the other side. Good hustle by Nussbaum to keep that one in. Peterson now. Backhand pass over for Nussbaum. Knocked away from him. And here's a long pass attempt. It connects over on the right wing here, but Boutwell was there, as is Weingartner. Weingartner's got it. Weingartner up the middle. Peels past one guy, gets to the blue line now. Going wide. Shoulders past another, and now still looking for his options, and eventually knocked away. And it goes back to the far side. Pate going over there for the Trojans. And stolen eventually, taken by Preston here right off the bench from a line change, I believe. He's going to leave it for Pate. Willett over there for the Trojans. Puts a shoulder into his guy. Now it's Curry across the line. Gets it Not quite all the way in, and Mounds View again high off the glass is able to clear it. It's Pate. Leaves it for Preston. Look out. It's golden opportunity there for Mounds View, and Tierney has to make a nice save. The Indiana Jones theme song now playing over the loudspeakers. Interesting choice. All right, it's Boutwell gloving it to himself in front. He gets it to Turunen. Nice pass up the middle for Olson. Olson sneaks through a couple of Mustangs now, is trying to feed it in front towards Willett. Good hustle there by Griffin Olson. And now Willett will send it up to the point. Skips over the stick of Nussbaum. No worries, Boutwell is there to send it back the other way. It's going to be Olson again for the Trojans. He might get a penalty for that one. Yeah, I got a little too much action with the hands there. I think they're going to call him for a hold, maybe? Yeah. All right, so it'll be a power play for the Mustangs here with 6:24 to go in the second period.
Penalty has been assessed on the
Comes back
Trojans.
to the
2
point
minutes
here.
for holding.
Mounds View setting it up on the far side there. They're trying to create some traffic in front. Boutwell and Nussbaum battling. There's a sharp angle shot off Tierney's shoulder. Mustangs still controlling it. And Mounds View now is going to... Oh, okay. All right, there was a battle in front there between Nussbaum and a couple of Mounds View players. Mounds View is going to take a 2-minute penalty there. So it's going to be 4-on-4 here. The puck comes to Curry, his shot. There was a rebound sitting there, but Mounds View had their defender able to clear it away.
Minor penalty assessed on Mounds View, Irondale. 2 minutes roughing.
And now it's Mounds View across the line. They sneak by on the near side there. Tierney that time had to make a save on the short side, and it's Preston looking for Nelson. Finds him. Nelson to the backhand. Puck just goes off the end of his stick into the corner before he could really do much with it. Now Upsall's going to join the battle. So it's Upsall and Nelson, Curry and Preston on this 4-on-4. Here comes Mounds View outside the zone. That one is chipped in just over the stick of Preston, but Mounds View is going for some changes there, so plenty of time here. It's going to be Curry looking for Pate here on the near side. Pate in a battle along the boards, and now Mounds View is able to chip it down into the Wayzata end. Pate steals for the Trojans, trying to get by. Nice back check there by Mounds View to knock it away, and it's going to come in behind the goal. Clearing attempt there. Boutwell intercepts it. He walks in. Shot never got on goal. Deflected wide, comes to Weingartner. Boutwell now. Back to Weingartner, back to Boutwell. Good passing here. They're looking for a sharp angle shot. He had Pate in front. It just got past his stick, so didn't materialize into anything. But now Mounds View, or Wayzata's going to have a brief power play here, but it's Mounds View on the counterattack here. Knocked away into the corner there by Peterson, and now Nussbaum in a battle. Weingartner grabs it. Looking for Pate. It's a little behind him. Now it's Mounds View trying to break it out on the far side as they get their fifth player back. They are full strength. Olson here grabs it. He's going to send it on the right side there. Mounds View clears it up as far as the blue line where Nussbaum grabs it. Sends it back towards the Mounds View end. Mustangs regrouping here. Again, off the glass there, touched by Boutwell. No icing on Mounds View. Tried to gather it in behind there. Knocked down by Olson, and it comes to Boutwell. Tried to go off the boards there. It hit a shin pad, and now bouncing in back behind the Wayzata cage. It's going to finally come free over on the right side. This is Peterson. Maybe a little too strong there off the board, so that'll be an icing. Wayzata on a long shift there, so they'll get a change, but the face-off will come back into our defensive end. All right, it's Olson here on the draw. Willett jumps into the circle there to try to fish it out of there, and finally it comes to Curry. Curry streaking down the left side here, makes a little move, tried to get it wide, put on the brakes, centering attempt for Olson. His shot hit something in front and deflected up and over. Nice play though by Curry to put on the brakes and then find Willett in the high slot area. Good back check there it was Willett and Olson teaming up to knock that one away. Turunen tries to sneak it into the zone, but Mounds View is going to grab it and ring it around into the Wayzata end. It's Preston over there for the Trojans. Willett, a little nifty little between the legs pass there, got it to Nelson, who got it as far as the red line, but it's steered right back in by Mounds View Irondale. Steal there by Willett, chips it off the boards. Another chip by Harmon. Foot race here. Nelson got there at the same time. Nelson now has the puck. Upsall trying to help him out. It comes to Nelson. Nelson, bottom of the circle, behind the goal now. Spins, gets it to Upsall. Back to Nussbaum. Nussbaum and Upsall trading places there. Now a battle on the boards. And it's going to sneak outside the blue line, and now look out. Mounds View has an opportunity here. Shot that Tierney makes a nice save. Got that left pad down and was able to smother the puck with the pad. Weingartner on the draw here. Ultimately going to come to the point there. Mounds View content to just dump it in behind, and now it's Boutwell to Pate to Weingartner. Nice breakout. It's Weingartner across the blue, trying to feed it in the middle. He had Peterson trying to get to the back post there. It was knocked away in front. Now it's going to come to Peterson. He tried to chip it out towards Weingartner. Got to him just briefly there before Mounds View was able to grab it and come outside the zone. Good back check here by Pate. Pate off the boards, trying to get past one, takes a high hit there. And it's going to be offside at the blue line. All right, face off here. It's Curry trying to jump into the play. It's Turunen, Olson, and Willett as the forward line. Preston now will backhand it the far side for Willett. Willett absorbs a body check there. Mounds View had it briefly, and then Willett stole it back. Now it's Olson. Olson to the red line. Gains the zone, trying to cut to the middle, and it'll be covered up there. Good strong move to the middle there by Griffin Olson. All right, face off here. It's Nelson, Upsall, Harmon. There's the high chip off the glass by Moundsview. This one's too strong. It'll be an icing. Nelson on the draw. Harmon trying to sneak it in front. I don't think that was going on net. The goalie did make a save, but it was just outside the net on the right side, and that'll do it for the second period. We'll take a break here and head to the third, down 2.
I'll unmute you when you want.
All right, third period about to start here. See if Wayzata can mount some offensive opportunities. It's been an evenly balanced game, but we're down 2 on the scoreboard. Puck is down. Look out, here comes Mountain View across the line right off the bat, and Tierney made some nice stop there. Chipped outside the zone by Peterson. He tried to get it ahead to Weingartner. Nice job to clear the blue line there. Wayzata have been struggling with that over our last few games. Now there's a clearing attempt by MVI that skips past everybody and comes to Nussbaum. Tried to get it outside the zone there and Pate on the follow. Pate across the blue line. He's got a little step here. He's in. He shoots. He scores! Nice play there by Jamo. It's kind of his signature move. He goes wide on the left-hand side and then cuts back with the forehand. He's a right-hander and sort of chips it up into that upper corner. 2-1. Big goal there by Jamo.
Scoring for Wayzata, number 4, Jamison Pate, unassisted. Time of the goal, 39 seconds.
Yeah. All right, line change here. So it'll be Nelson, Upsall, Harmon, and Tierney is going to wisely pounce on that one and get it frozen. Nice block here by Preston right off the face-off as Moundsview turned and tried to fire one in the direction of the net. Now Preston there knocked that puck out of the air and almost had an opportunity, but then it hit a skate and it went back the other way. Nelson now on the forecheck. He's in the corner trying to bring it out front. Upsall steps in there. Nice try there by Gavin to try to get it out towards the front. Eventually comes back to Preston. He didn't get all of it on that shot attempt. And Moundsview came back on the counterattack, but Preston was able to get back. Shot from the point now comes in on Tierney, and Boutwell grabs it. Boutwell up the right side, trying to chip it, looking for Nelson. I think it went off the ref there, and it came to Charlie eventually, but now it's back the other way for the Mustangs. Nussbaum tries to steer his guy away, but Tierney had to make a stop there. Now here comes Moundsview trying to weave their way into the middle. Bodied there by Boutwell. Centering attempt goes off of Tierney's stick, I think, and maybe up and over the shoulder and in. So back to a 2-goal lead here for the Mustangs. It'll be Olsen and Willett and Turunen here. See if we can get that one back.
Number 28, Ike Schneider, unassisted. Number 28, unassisted.
Play there by Turunen to drop it back to Olsen. And now Preston's going to try to jump into the play, knocked away from him, but Curry is back for the Trojans, as is Olsen and Willett on the back check. Puck fired over to the far side, and now in behind the goal. Preston off the boards, hit a Moundsview player and came right back to him. Now Preston, nice pass up the middle to Willett. Willett across the blue, fires it, it's deflected into the far corner. Preston there on the chase for the Trojans, and now Moundsview's got a little space to clear the zone. Olsen hounding his guy. Pate was also back there covering defensively. Willett now. Willett and Pate down there trying to dig for it. Pate's going to come away with it. He's going to go high off the glass on the other side, rings all the way to the far point, where Mounds' view is there to send it right back in behind the goal. Steal there, and Tierney makes a blocker save on a shot that was going wide. Weingartner now down there battling. It's up to the blue line. This one, Tierney knocks over into the left-hand corner. Centering attempt here by the Mustangs, and finally Pate grabs it. Pate to the red line, to the blue, a little toe drag, looking for the middle. It's in his skates, to the backhand, and just couldn't get a shot off. And now here comes Mounds' view, trying to sneak one up the middle, but both Nussbaum and Boutwell are there to knock that one away. It's off the boards for Peterson. Peterson to his right, to his backhand, chips one towards the goal. It comes behind the net instead. Now he's on the far side, trying to drag it to the middle. Nicely done there, and it's Weingartner at the side of the net, and eventually covered by Mounds' view. Nelson here on the draw. Upsall guides it back to Boutwell. In behind for Harmon, just snuck past him. That was that face-off play that we tend to run in the offensive zone, but it just puck jumped over Harmon's stick behind, so we weren't able to control it. Now Harmon with the steal, curls to the middle, gets it to Nelson. Nelson backhand, leaves it for Nussbaum at the point. Down for Harmon. And Nussbaum jumps in again, tries to keep it in, knocked away. Here comes the Mustangs. Left wing side here. Nice play there by Gavin Upsall to muscle his guy off the puck. Nelson now on the boards, getting it in the direction of Harmon. Just knocked away from him as he was trying to make a move up ice. Boutwell took out two Mustangs on the far boards there. That gave Nussbaum an opportunity to get it up to Nelson. Nelson across the line. He's got Willett streaking to the middle. Oh, Willett tried to bring it from the backhand to the forehand, and it just skidded off his stick when he went to make the shot. Nelson with the aggressive forecheck here. Harmon also behind the goal. Now Willett will jump in there. Good job there by Nick Willett. He steals it, trying to make something happen in the far corner. He's going to send it along in behind. Nelson was going for a change, and now it's Olsen in on the forecheck, and Curry can't quite hold it at the blue line. He'll have to retreat. Wayzata will get it to Olsen. Olsen with a nice play to dump it in behind. Willett down there chasing it for the Trojans. Turunen joins, knocks it towards the center of towards the goal there, and now Turunen left it for someone. Preston, Curry, neither one could get it, and it came outside the zone. A regroup here. Preston was looking for Peterson up the middle, stolen away. Nice save by Tierney on that one. And here's a point shot that goes off a skate, never made it to the net. Curry, Preston now sticks it away, and Curry finally gathers it in. Curry up ice. Wayzata making a change. Curry's got Peterson with him, makes a spin move, leaves it for Jamo for the slapper, and that one went off Curry's leg, unfortunately. Friendly fire there, and Curry is smarting after that one. We're gonna get an icing here. Yeah, Curry's in some pain here. Getting some help off the ice there. Took that one in the, well, hopefully the shin pad where there's some padding, but those hurt. All right, it's Weingartner on the draw. Pate trying to sneak in from the left wing side there. Now it's in behind Peterson on the forecheck. Takes it off the boards. Tried to get it back to Nussbaum, and MVI able to steal it. Boutwell steals it right back, and then it's going to come to Pate here. Pate, far side, looking for Boutwell. Boutwell at the blue line. Good stick check there by the Mounds View defenseman to thwart that offensive opportunity. Now it's Boutwell trying to chip it back up the middle. Still controlling here. He's going to go wide to his backhand side to his left, trying to leave it for Weingartner there. Weingartner kind of in his skates, and the Mustangs are able to gather it in here and look for a breakout. Nice forecheck there by Weingartner. And good breakout by Mounds View there across the blue line now. Into the zone, cutting down the middle. Just off the stick, Boutwell was there for the Trojans. Weingartner now helping out defensively in the corner. And eventually it's going to come to, this is Nussbaum now in a battle. He gets knocked down. Upsall over there trying to help out. Nussbaum is up. And now the Mustangs jump into the play. Good play there by Weingartner. He maybe got the stick or the hand up high a little bit there too. We might have benefited from a no call on that one. Now it's into the Mustangs end behind the goal. It's Upsall on the forecheck there. Mounds View able to clear it as far as almost the blue line where Cooper Preston jumps into the play. Preston going wide. Centering for Nelson, got a shot on there. Good play by Preston. Passed it out to Nelson. Nelson just maybe didn't get everything on it, but we got a face-off in the offensive zone here. All right, it's Nelson, Harmon, and this is Peterson joining this line. Nelson tried to fire that one right off the draw. Now it's on the far side. Peterson skips it back to Preston. Preston tried to get it to Harmon, and now it's Willett. Nelson on the right wing side. Nelson cutting towards the middle. Harmon knocked away from him, and it's Preston now. I think what happened here is, we got Willett now playing D in place of Curry, who is out injured right now after taking that puck. So it's Willett on D with Preston. There's a hard hit behind the goal on Harmon, but it comes to Preston, who holds it at the blue line in the direction of Harmon there at the side of the goal, but came in cleanly, and the Mounds View goalie is able to glove that one down. Weingartner on the draw now, over to Turunen. So it's Weingartner, Turunen, and Olsen. Kind of just a next three up philosophy now on the lines. And it's going to be Nussbaum. Confronts his guy at the red line, and Olsen is there to gather the puck in. Weingartner looking for Turunen up the middle. Sticked away there, it comes to Boutwell. Olsen now, knocked away from him, and here comes Mounds View across the line, until the back-checking Weingartner steals it away. Weingartner bodies his way past a couple of Mustangs there and gets it out to Turunen. Nice play there by Nolan Weingartner, and it's going to be offside at the blue line. All right, it's Nelson on the center ice draw. He's got Pate on his left and Upsall on his right. This is Upsall in across the blue line, looking to make a pass into the middle. Instead, he guides it in behind for Nelson. Nelson back to the point. Wow, took a weird hop off the boards there and came outside the blue line. All right, it's the Mustangs trying to clear it in. Preston knocks it down out of the air, and now it's going to come D to D from Willett to Preston, back over to the other side, to the left wing side for Pate. He was looking for Nelson up the middle, and now Upsall's got it. Ooh, looking for Pate there. It was just off his stick just a little bit. Couldn't control it cleanly. Otherwise, he would have had a break there. Now it's back to Preston at the point. Willett grabs it for the Trojans. Knocked away from him by a hard charging Mustang, and now, gosh, I don't know. Willett was just trying to clear himself to go get the puck in the corner, and he's going to get called for a penalty here. Holding again. So Wayzata will go shorthanded here with just 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. It's Harmon and Peterson. This one is Peterson here, looking for Harmon up the middle. It's off Harmon's stick, and it'll go right on goal. Good clear there by the Wayzata PK, and now it's Harmon almost stealing the clearing attempt by the goalie, and now Harmon on the forecheck. Good job there by Tex to hound the Mustangs breakout. Now it's Nussbaum. Down in the corner, occupies 2 white jerseys, gets it as far as the point, and now MVI has a chance to set it up. Centering pass attempt there went off of Peterson's skate, and a shot to Tierney's right there. Mustangs get a change here behind the play. They were still able to control it the whole time. Now there's a little bit of a wraparound attempt. Tierney was there to hug the post on the left side. Mounds View circling now, trying to go rink wide. Nice play there by Harmon again. Knocks it away, trying to make something happen at center there. And Wayzata gets a couple of new bodies, including Liam Curry. Good to see Curry right back on the ice here after taking that puck. Mounds View across the line, cutting towards the middle. Shot goes over everything. Rings around the far side for Harmon. Can he sneak it outside the zone? Good play there by Mounds View to hold it. Centering attempt for nobody. Skids across to the far side. And now it's going to come to Olsen here. Olsen will go in behind his own goal, trying to create a little space. He does. Olsen was looking for Weingartner up ahead of the play. And it stayed in the zone, but down 2, I don't blame Wayzata for looking for an offensive opportunity, even shorthanded. So back to 5-on-5 here, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Puck is behind the goal for Tierney. He leaves it for Preston. He'll send it on the near side here for Curry. Back over to Preston. Preston now, long pass up towards Nelson. Nelson bodied off the puck, got it into the zone. It's behind the goal. Nelson with a nice job on the forecheck there. Willett joins, now Weingartner's got it. To the backhand, spins back to the forehand, looking for Willett behind the net. Nice play there by Willett to knock away the puck from the Mounds View defenseman who was trying to clear it outside the zone. Now they get it at the blue line. Shot and a goal.
Scoring for the Mavericks, number 5, Frederick Rett, with an assist by number 4, Drew Deschneaux, and number 16, Calvin Anderson. 5 from 4 and 16.
All right, it's Boutwell trying to clear the zone here. It's going to come back to Upsall. Upsall on the backhand looking for Turunen. It does clear the zone, but right back in, sent into the near corner by the Mustangs. It's Nussbaum down there battling. Upsall will help him out. Nice job there by Gavin to get in front of his guy, and it comes to Boutwell looking for Pate. It's just behind him. There's a shot right on. Blocker save by Tierney. Pate in a collision on the half boards there. He gets it up to Turunen, who sends it in the direction of the Mounds View end, but the Mustangs are back there to regroup. All right, here comes Mounds view up across the red line. They're content to just send it in behind. Tierney out there trying to play it. It comes to Nelson. Just 20 seconds to go here. Boutwell's going to skate it up himself. He gets across the blue line. Sticked away from him, and Mounds View is going to take an icing here with 12.3 seconds to go. All right, it's Willette here, hurling in the corner. See if we can get one last opportunity. It's in behind in the direction of Peterson over towards Nelson, and that'll do it on a 4-1 loss. That was a pretty well